Do the Malachim know every single thing that every single person is thinking? The Achrayim, the Goyin, and the Tosfus Yantiv assume that this is a major machlekes between Tosfus and the Zohar. Tosfus assumes that every Malach knows exactly what every person is thinking and saying, what's in every person's heart, and the Zohar will see, Mefurish says that the Malachim don't know everything. The Tosfus is a Tosfus in Shabbos, Daf Yud Beis Amud Beis, where the Gemara says that a person shouldn't be mispal b'lashon Aramis because the Malachim don't know Aramaic. So Tosfus asks Sakasha. Tosfus says, "Tema, how could it be that they don't know Aramaic? Da'afilu machshava shebelev kol adam yodim. V'lashon Arami ein yodim." That even that Malachim know every single thing that a person, that everything what every single person is what every single person is thinking. So how could it be that they don't know Aramaic? Koshkin, they should know Aramaic. That's the Tosfus. So on this Tosfus, there's two questions. The first question is, what is the source for Tosfus? No one seems to know the source for Tosfus. The Meseches, the Vilna Gaon, the Tosfus Yantif, everybody's bothered by what's the source for Tosfus. But on top of that, the second kasha on Tosfus is that we have so many sources that it's so clear that Malachim don't know everything. The first source is obviously the source that the Zohar itself, that the Zohar proves from, is from a pasuk. Vayera. The Malachim asked, Aye Sarah Ishtecha. So the Zohar says, they didn't know where Sarah was. Yeah. The Malachim don't know everything. They only know what's given them, what they have rishus to know, what they have to know. But what they don't have to know, they don't know. They only know what they have to know. And it's true, they don't know everything. That's the Zohar. And there's a whole bunch of other places where we find the Malachim don't know everything. There's a pasuk Shleima HaMelech says, "Ki ato levadchu yadata es levav b'nei adam." Only HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you know what's going on in people's hearts. And there's a pasuk and there's another pasuk where a pasuk in Yirmiyah it says, "Ani Hashem choik alev." And there's a pasuk in Yecheskel where we find that HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Yecheskel to make a mark on the foreheads of the tzaddikim, that the mashchisim should know who are tzaddikim, because the mashchisim won't be able to know, even though they're also malachim. The Torah says malachim don't know what's going on in everybody's heart. That's what's very, very clear. So these are the two questions on Tosfus. First of all, what's Tosfus' source? And second of all, we have so many marmakaimis that seem to be that Malachim don't know everything. But I think if we answer the first question, what the source of Tosfus is, we'll be able to answer the second, all these other kashas on Tosfus, and we'll find that it's b'chlal not a stira, that there's no machlekes between Tosfus and the Zohar. Because could it be that the source of Tosfus is talking about tefillah, we're talking about being mismal b'lashon Aramis. Could it be that the source of Tosfus is a pasuk in this week's parasha that we say U'la'avdei b'chol levavchem? So Rashi brings down from the Gemara that Ezu avodah shebelev haviyim ezu tefillah. What's the avodah? How do you worship HaKadosh Baruch Hu with your heart? That's tefillah. That tefillah definitely needs life. So and the Malachim are the one that deliver tefillah, right? That we find from this Gemara that you can't daven b'Aramis because the Malachim aren't going to deliver it. The Malachim are the one that deliver tefillah. They deliver every single part of tefillah. The tefillah, what you say, the language, what you say with your mouth, and also the leif. So if they don't know that leif, how could they deliver that component of the tefillah? So there's no question about it. The Malachim know leif, and that's what Tosfus means. Tosfus doesn't mean that we know that the Malachim know every single thing. No, they don't know every single thing that a person's thinking. But the kavanah of tefillah, they know. So afilu machshava shebelev kol adam yodim. Tosfus is not talking about in general. Tosfus is talking about over here in tefillah. So now we could say that the Zohar is not arguing with Tosfus. The Zohar just says that the Malachim don't know everything. They don't know everything. They only know what is given to them, what's their job to know. But tefillah, delivering tefillah with its accompanying machshavas is their job. And all those other psukim, the pasuk of Atal Levadchi Yadata Zelav B'nei Adam, and the pasuk Ani Hashem Chayk Alev, these are not talking about B'shas Tefillah. These are just HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the one that knows what every person is thinking, what's going on in his mind on a regular basis. That's not the job of the Malachim to know, and therefore they don't know it. So there's no machlokes the Zohar and Tosfus. Everybody agrees that Malachim, what's their job to know, they do know, and they don't just hear language. They could even understand what's going on in a person's heart. But and what's not their job to know, everyone's masking that the Malachim don't know.